Hey, Love of Christ Community Church, Dr. Eric Davenport here, and I just wanted to take a couple of moments to reach out during this very weird time right now that we're all going through. I know a lot of us are at home away from work right now. I just heard yesterday California canceled the rest of the school year, and then we still have some essential workers out there providing essential needs and healthcare to the community. So I first wanted to thank Pastor for keeping us all connected on Sundays and Wednesdays by bringing the word through Facebook Live so that we can all stay in tune with one another and continue to grow in the word. So thank you guys very, very much for that. But my attack today, I just wanted to kind of go over a couple of do's and don'ts that we all should be mindful of right now. Pastor's done a great job of telling us about not to stress and to put our trust in the Lord the last few weeks, but I'd like to bring the scientific side from that. When we stress for days at a time, weeks at a time, or even months at a time, what it does is three things to our immune system, or I should say our health. First, it depresses our immune system, and that's the main system that fights off these bacteria and viruses so that we don't get sick. The second thing that happens is we place more pressure and stress on our heart. Our blood pressure and our heart rate goes up, and that can actually cause complications throughout our system, not only in just the heart. The third thing that happens is our digestion slows down. And what we know is the majority of our immune system is located in our digestive tract. So all we need, all three of those systems, I should say, is healthy and as high as we can get them. So stressing is actually going to lower all of those and put more stress on those symptoms. So stop worrying, stop stressing, put your trust in the faith in the Lord. If you find yourself in a stressful time or situation, drop to your knees and give it to God. It's one of the best stress relieving things that I know I can do right now. Another component that we want to make sure that we're staying on top of is our proper nutrition. Making sure that when we're going and getting food, we're getting plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables. The more color you can get in there, the better it is going to be for you. All those colors signify different antioxidants, different nutrients, different vitamin sources that our bodies need to thrive and to stay healthy with. So making sure that you're getting proper food is good. Not mean you can't go to In-N-Out and support local businesses and things like that, but make sure during this time that you're giving your body enough food and nutrition that's going to support it. If you don't have that opportunity, which some people don't, then that's where supplementation comes in. As a supplementing, we're trying to hack that nutritional system that we're not getting, so to speak, from our diet. So right now, I'm highly recommending vitamin C to people. Even the emergency packets that you got pour in water, shake up, and drink, I think are fabulous to get good vitamin C. And that's what's really shown in China and some of the Asian countries who've been hit hard by this coronavirus. They're showing a lot of promise by giving their patients vitamin C, and these people are really starting to make improvements in their health. Vitamin D is another great nutrient that your body craves and needs for its immune system. So get outside in the sunlight. Expose about 30 to 40% of your body, and for about 15 to 20 minutes, allow that sunlight to hit your skin, and it allows your body to develop your own vitamin D. Now, if you're like my mom and her husband, and you guys are locking yourselves in the house, it's understandable. But then you want to take a look at a possibility of supplementing vitamin D. Again, these are little drops you can put underneath your tongue very easily and allow it to absorb into your system. So it's a great way to continue to give your immune system its vitamin D without having to go outside if you're trying to stay hunkered down. Another great thing to make sure that you're taking plenty of right now is Zicam, or zinc rather is what Zicam is. Zinc is a great immune supporter and bolsterer. And the other thing that is also working for people right now is increasing your probiotics. They are the little critters that live in our gut, and as we mentioned earlier, our gut is our immune system. So supplementing probiotics, especially if you've been on antibiotics recently, we want to make sure that we have enough critters in our gut to help us with our immune system and to help coordinate. Lastly, my last talking point here is going to be activity. I know it's really easy in these down times to sit on the couch and really delve in to our Netflix series that we haven't been keeping up on, binge watching and things like that. I know a lot of us are sitting around watching the news and the media trying to figure out where everything lies. One of the best things we can do to support our health and bolster that immune system is really get outside and continue doing our activities. Kim and I have been walking the dogs a couple, 3 times a day. We're getting out for personal walks ourselves. We're riding our bikes around the neighborhood, keeping our distance. Getting out and hiking is a great way to keep your activity up. If you've been going to the gym before all this started and you're missing the gym, totally understand you. Push-ups, squats, burpees, are great ways to maintain your muscle fitness if you don't have weights at home to utilize like you do at the gym. But we want to make sure that we're moving. The more we sit on the couch, unfortunately, the more it depresses our body and our body systems. So make sure you're getting proper activity in there. Ultimately, folks, we want to do the best that we can. Follow the guidelines to the best that you can, keeping 6 foot distance, staying in home as much as we can, disinfecting and washing your hands frequently. I know they're talking about wearing masks 24/7 when you go out of your house and gloves. As of right now, I think if you're doing all the other things right, that might be a step further than we might need. But then again, it may be something that we all may need to implore. So keep your ears open for the new recommendations that may be coming out over the next days and the next week so that we can all maintain our health. Well, I'd like to leave you guys with one last thing before I sign off here, and that's a verse from Psalm that I found yesterday that kind of really helped to make my heart smile and put my worries at ease a little bit. And it comes out of Psalm 119, verse 114. And it says, "You are my hiding place and my shield. I hope in your word." I hope these tips, these do's and don'ts have helped you out a little bit. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. My email is ericdavenportdc@gmail.com, or I'm sure you can get a hold of anybody at the church like pastor or pastora, and they'll definitely get you in contact with me. I look forward to seeing you guys hopefully in the next week or two back at church if we can get there. If not, stay safe, and my prayers are for health and well-being for you and your family. Look forward to seeing you guys all soon. Be well.